And it says that is 50 plus angle 0. So this is the area. 50 plus angle 0. 50 plus J0. And so Z is 50 angle J150.
Yeah.
That J150 and then ZC. ZC is 50 plus J0. So this one is those rays are connected to the line voltage 200 volt line. This is a line voltage 200 volt. So we have to find the total power. So firstly you have to change this one star to delta. Star to the delta conversion. So in this case we have to change the star to delta. So this for this began this is ZA here. So this is ZB. And this is ZC. So this began as a ZAB. So this one is connected to delta. So this is a ZAB. ZAB, this is a ZBC. And this is a ZC. So this is connected to supply. So firstly you have to change the star to delta. So then we have calculated the ZAB. So ZAB means ZA, ZB plus, ZB, ZC plus, ZC, ZA divided by, so AB is the opposite of ZC. And similarly, ZBC. ZBC also, ZA, ZB plus, ZB, ZC plus, ZC, ZA divided by, so ZA. And so similarly, ZCA, ZA, ZB plus, ZB, ZC plus, ZC, ZA divided by ZB. So by this way you can change the star to the delta. So star to delta we change so that we can find the base of ZA is a 50 angle 0. ZB is a we can change. This is a 50 square plus 150 square. So tangent inverse 150 by 50. So this one you can call the ZB. So the solving that is this one. So 50 square plus 150 square. So 50 plus 50 plus 150 and the square root. So you got the 150 by 1. And the angle is a tangent inverse 3. So this is a 3 inverse plus tangent. So this is 1 by 6. And also ZC. ZC is 50 angle 0. So those things you can substitute, then you can call the ZAB. So ZAB is ZA is the 50 angle 0 multiply ZB is 158.1 and get 71.56 plus ZB is 158.1 and get 71.56 multiply and the ZC 50 angle 0. So AB, BC and a CA. So this is 50 angle 0 into 50 angle 0. And divided by so ZC. So ZC is then you got the 50 angle 0. Then you got a ZAB. So you solving this one, you got the ZAB. So then this one is after you got the ZAB, similarly you can also calculate the BC and the CA. So calculate BC and CA. So this one we saw that I saw for you. So this is the 158.1, 50 multiplied 1, 58.1. So this is a 50158.1. So and then 71.56 plus this one also the same. So this one becomes as angle 71.56 plus 2500. Divided by 50 angle 0. Okay, so this one is the numerator we saw. This one, so the numerator is ZAB. So we saw this one. This one is so this becomes as 2 2, this is the same, so you can add. So 2 multiply 50, 50158, and cot 71.56 plus J sine 71.56 plus, so this one is a 2 as a 2500. So denominator 50 angle 0. So this one we saw. So cos 71.56. So this is a 0.316. 0.316 plus J sine 71.56. So this is 0.948 plus 2500. So this is a 2 multiply 50158. So 2 multiply 50158. So this becomes 100316. Divided by 50 angle 0. So the numerator you saw. So you saw that this one. So the 100358 multiply 0.316. So this is a 31699. So this one and 100316 multiply 0.948. So you got that 95099 plus 2500 divided by angle 50 angle 0. So that by solving this one, you got the numerator. So the 31699 plus 2500. So this is a 31699 plus 2500. So this is a 34199. This is a 34199 plus angle J 95099. So angle 50 angle 0. So the numerator what you got is you also got the numerator. So the 34199 square plus 95099 square. So that's square root. So you got there 101061. So angle is 95099 divided by 34199. So that involves a tangent. So the tangent involves a 70.22 degree. Angle 50 angle 0. So this is the ZAB. So you solving this one, you got the ZAB. Yeah. So 101061 divided by 50. So you got that 2021. So this is it. 2021. So this one is we got a ZAB. So 101061 divided by 50. So 2021. So this one angle is 75.22 degrees. So if you change the delta, this angle we got, this is O. Similarly, you can find that ZBC. So the numerator is the same. 101061 is unchanged. And only that thing you change is 50 multiply 158.1. Yes, this one we have to. This one that should be there 7905. It's 7905. This one should be 7905. So this is a 2 multiply 7.05. So this one we call it ZAB is a 335 and get 334. Similarly, we have find as ZBC. So the numerator is the same. You can use the same one. 16756 and get 334. For ZBC that you have to divide it by ZE. So ZE is also the 50 and get 0. So this one also the same, 335 and get 3.4. And then ZCA. ZCA divided by ZB. So ZB is this one 16756 and get 3.4. So ZB we can calculate. ZB is 158.1 and get is the 71.56. So the 16756 divided by 158.1. So you got 105.9. So angle is 71.56 minus 63.4. So this is a minus 8.16. So then we already got this AB, BC, and CA, so that we can redraw the circuit diagram here. So this becomes a ABC. So this becomes the AB. The AB is 335 and get 63.4, and this is a ZBC. ZBC is 335 and get 3.4 and a ZCA. So 105.9 and get minus 8.16. So this is A and the BC. So normally this one is a A here, and this is a B, and this is a C. Okay, so we already calculate, and then we have to calculate the current flow into the IA to B. So this is the IAB, and so sequence ABC means the ABC sequence means current flow from the I A to B, so the A to B current flow and B to C current flow. So the current flows are the IAB, IBC, and the ICA. So this is the current flowing. Sequence ABC means current flow from A to B and B to C and then C to A. So this means the A to B flow, B to C flow, and the C to A flow. And also we have to write this better diagram for voltage. So line voltage is 200 volt. So 200 volt means the IAB is, we take the IAB reference, the VAB reference, 200 angle 0. And this is the BBC, the 200 angle minus 120. And the BCA, 200 angle plus 120. So those are the voltage. Those voltages are across the AB, ZAB across the BC and CA. So that you can calculate IAB here. IAB is equal to VAB by ZAB. So the VAB we already calculated 200 angle 0. So ZAB you already calculate. This is a 335 angle, that's 63.4. Then you got the current. So the 200 divided by 335, you got 0.597.
Sorry, how can we find the VAB equal?
VAB is already given here. Line voltage 200 volt. Line voltage 200 volt means AB voltage is a 200 volt, BC magnitude 200 volt, CA magnitude 200 volt. But angle is different. AB we take the reference, so that is moving this way. So AB reference, so that is a BBC is 120 degree lagging. CA is 120 degree leading. So this is this angle is a minus 120 degree. This is a plus 120 degree. So three phase meters are 120 degree different. Okay, so then from here you got the IAB, that's 0.597. The angle is minus 63.4 degree ampere. And similarly, IBC you can calculate VBC by ZBC. So VBC is now you got the 200 angle minus 120 degree, and the ZBC we already calculated 335 angle and 63.4. So then you got also 0.597 angle minus 1 and 83.4 degree ampere. And then you can calculate ICA. ZCA divided by BCA divided by ZCA. So BCA is at 200 angle plus 120 degree, and ZCA we already calculated 105.9 angle minus 8.16. So this one you divide 200 divided by 105.9. So then we got 1.88 ampere. So angle become the 128.16 degree ampere. So we calculate the IAB, BC, and the CA. Okay, then you have to see the FYA. So this is the star data connection here. The current are flowing. So this is the point A, point B, and the point C. So IAB is all the calculations are 0.597 and get minus 63.4 and IBC. IBC current you can calculate 0.597 and get minus 63.4 and ICA. The current is at 1.88 and get 128.16. The current flow are at the IA here, IB and the IC are flowing in. So like that, IA, IB, IC are like that. IAB, IBC and the IC are phase started. So that you see it at the point A point. At A point. So in this case, flow in current is equal to flow of current. So flow in current are IA flow in and also the ICA flow in. Flow of current is IAB flow out. So for this reason you can find it IA, IAB minus ICA. Then you substitute. So IAB is a 0.597 and get minus 63.4. Minus ICA is 1.88 and get 128.16. So then you can calculate the IA. So you change back to the polar form, the regular form. So this is a 0.597 and a 453.4. So 0.597 cos 63.4 minus J psi 63.4 minus 1.88 cos 128.16 plus J psi 128.16. So that we solve this one. So that 63.4 the cos. So this is 0.447. So this becomes 0.597, 0.447 minus G size is 0.4. So 0.894 minus 1.88 cos 128.16 and the cos. So this is minus 0.617 and a sine 128.16. So 0.786. So that we solve this one. So this is 0.597 multiplied by 447. So you got 0.216 minus G 0.597 multiplied 0.894. So this is a 0.531. So this one becomes a positive 1.88 multiplied 0.617. So this is a 1.159 minus G and 1.88 multiplied 0.786. So 1.477. So then you solve this one. So this is a 0.266 plus 1.159. So this you got there 1.425. Minus G 0.531 plus 1.477. So this is a 2. So minus G2. Then you got the current. So this you got for the current. So the 4 plus 1.425 square. Then the square root. So 2.455 ampere. The angle is 2 divided by 1.425. So inverse are tangent. So 54.5 degree. So then we got the current IA, we find the same. This is the IA. IA equal to 2.455 angle minus 54.5 degree ampere. So IA we got. Similarly, you can write the point at the B. At the B point. So P point is the flowing current is equal to flow of current. So the which one flowing? IB flow in, IAB flow in. So IB plus IAB. IB plus IAB. So flow of current is under IBC. So then you can count the IB, IBC minus IAB. So you also follow this way, can calculate, and at a point C. So at a point C means that the flow in current, IC flow in, also the IBC flow in. Flow of current is the ICA flow out. So the ICA is equal to ICA minus IBC. So you follow this way and then you can calculate. And this is why we're going to calculate the power. Yeah. So that you see that A to B. IAB is the current, flow the ZAB. Yeah. But ZAB is only the resistor component create the power. Mm-hmm. Inductor component cannot create the power. So that to the power so that you can calculate PT is equal to IAB square RAB plus IBC square RBC plus ICA square RCA. Okay, then the IAB we already calculated. So IAB is we already know the IAB. So IAB is 0.597 square. RAB you can calculate ZAB cos theta. Okay, and the IBC also you already know the 0.597 square. And this is a ZBC cos theta plus the ICA. So ICA is 1.88 and the ZCA cos theta. So that you can find 0.597 square ZAB. So ZAB
RIB is ZIB.
Yes. RIB is a ZAB cos theta. Cos theta is this angle theta. Okay, this is the angle. This is 335 angle 63/4.
So 335
cos 63/4. So 335 cos 63/4 plus 0.597 square to ZBC. So ZBC is 335 cos 63/4. 335 cos 63/4 plus 1.88 square. And the ZCA. ZCA is, here you see a ZCA. Yeah. So, 105.9 cos 8.16. 105.9 cos angle minus 8.16. Then you see the cos and then you find this, then you got to do the power. Like this way. For the top. We have to draw the beta diagram. So we only draw the beta diagram means for example, normally we draw it like this. VA here, BB here, BC here. So that you reverse as a BB. So this becomes the, and then you add the thing, so this becomes the BBC. BAB by this way, and BBC you can also do. So then now how the thing related? So firstly you have to calculate the magnitude. So phase voltage is the VA, VB, BC are the phase voltage, VAB, BBC, VCA are the line voltage. So phase voltage is the line voltage by √3. So the line voltage 200 divided by √3, you got the 115.4. This is the phase voltage. So magnitude you got. Then you also have to find out the angle. So angle means for this here, just you draw this diagram. How is this diagram related? So in this case, you see here, VA angle 90 degree. And VB angle minus 30, BC angle minus 150. In this case, BBC angle 0. So BBC angle 0, VA angle 90, VB angle minus 30, BC angle minus 150. But in this problem, BBC is not 0. BBC is we put the minus 120 degrees. This is oriented beta diagram. This beta diagram, BBC is minus 120 degrees. So we have to change the angle. So we put the BBC minus 120, so started everything. So 90 minus 120, the BB is at minus 120, minus 30 minus 120, BC is at minus 150 minus 120. Then you also got the angle. So the minus 30 for the BB, VA, magnitude at 11554, minus 150 for the BB, magnitude at 11554, minus 270 for the BC, magnitude at minus 270. Time check calculate. Yes. I said that is 50 plus angle 0. So this is the area. 50 plus angle 0.